My name is Kinemisi Aton, and my topic is all about right and wrong in Module 6. So, moving towards holistic character in education. Think critically. To silence criticism, to silence freedom by Sidney Hawk, American philosopher. First is morality. Morality. When we say morality is a system of belief of what is right and good compared of what is wrong and bad. And there is other types of morality. First is moral development, moral beliefs, and moral behavior. So, moral developments is muna siya ang imong tinuhuan kung unsa ang sakto or mali. When we say moral belief, same lang sila pero kabalo ka kung sa sakto nimo buhaton pero wala nimo ginabuhat. And moral behavior, muna imong ginaak nga sakto is understanding the concept. So first is critical thinking is a basic of function of human intelligence, primarily necessary to distinguish truth from the falsehood. First is nanayang mga critical activities. First is critical thinking. So, first is ang critical thinking. Is a first form of human intelligence. Is para mabalaan kung unsa ang sakto o mali. And the next is, these are the important activities about critical thinking. So, I have a scenario or example. So, naa kay silingan nga naggubot. So, first is doubting. So, ang doubting is bisan pag nakadungog na ka sa right to right nga mga istorya nila or lang mga explanation, dili ka largo maminaw nila. So, dili man ka sure kung kinsa nila ang sakto, then mo sulod si inquiring. So, si inquiring is dili na siya mag-ask question and mag-ask question sa kinsa ni siya or ngano ni sila unsa hinungdan yun. And the third is analyzing. So, i-analyze na nimo sila kung kinsa gid ang nag-una-una. So, kinsa ang nag-una-una na post nga sakto ba siya or dili. Pag humanya og analyzing ato nila nga nagubot is mosulod si reality testing. Kani si reality testing is muna siya ang magpamatuod og kinsa ang sakto og mali. Then kani si reality testing is makakuha na ka diri og kinsa gid ang tama nilang duha. Then conclusion is the final judgment lugar ni siya o kinsa gid ang kanang mapatunayan gyud nga siya gid ang hinungdan sa tanan.
Good day everyone. This is my topic, learn to live together. So peace is to live together with duties and responsibilities. This means that learning to live together means that peaceful living comes from fairness, caring for others, and cooperation. The next is morality of justice. Morality of justice focuses on human rights. It includes fairness, impartiality, equality, and respect for individual independence. And morality of care. Morality of care focuses on human responsibilities. It includes caring for others, considering others people's needs, and understanding that people depend on one another. Now let's move on to understanding the concept. This lesson highlights the values of cooperation, coexistence, sharing, and solidarity. It explains that the world is often divided by ethnic, religious, and individual differences, which can lead to conflict, violence, and destruction. Even though technology makes the world smaller or a global village, people still struggle to accept global unity. To live peacefully, people must broaden their mindset, move away from self-centeredness, and accept diversity. So, learning to live together means cooperating with others, sharing responsibilities, respecting differences, and living in harmony. Now let's move on to working in groups. So much of human life is spent working in groups. Being unable to work with others can lead to failure in many aspects of life. Working harmoniously in a group is satisfying, empowering people, helpful for personal and group growth. So effective group does not happen by chance. They are shaped by democratic processes, cooperation, and good morale. So how groups are formed? A group is not just people gathering together. A true group must have a common goal and cooperation among members. Groups are usually go through a phase of confusion or conflict called storming before they become organized. As members agree on rules, roles, and procedures, the group begins to perform well. So groups are held together by goals, tasks, decision-making processes, and clear communication and assigned roles. So that's all. Thank you.
So good day everyone. So the topic is characteristic of effective group. So it is useful to know the characteristics of effective groups. They are, so first bullet is cohesiveness. So members like each other, they are bound together in agreement, their mutual support or cooperation. So there is a cohesiveness is ang usa ka grupo is one ni like nila ang each other. So for example na yung mga kwan na sila yung mga isabutan is wala kayo mababag sa ilang grupo. So agad sila yung cooperation o magsinabutan agad sila. Second is goal orientation. So goal are clear and the group is confident of themselves, the possibility of achieving them. So this goal orientation is like for example saka estudyante gusto gid niya nga honor siya. So everyday nga mukuan ang iyang teacher is what is a reviewer kay para always niya remember ang mga topic. So second is standard and norms. So they have established common standard and ways of behavior, participation, and quality of products. So ba ang kuan is standard and norms is standard is ng teacher. So so class this coming Monday to Friday you will be wear a complete uniform. So norms is student will follow the rules and magsuot sila uniform bisang pag dili na ginaringan sila everyday. So affirmation, so acceptance. So first is acceptance. So dapat yun mo unsay mga tabo kay unsay mga tabo or unsay mo agos ning kinabuhi isang paggamay o kuan ay o dili. So second is respect. So respect dapat yun kinahanglan sa katao is respect. So if naka-respect mag-expect ka nga ang mga tao i-respect ko pa nila.
To tackle the need for learning cooperation. So learning cooperation is becoming increasingly important because modern society faces growing individualism, selfishness, and aggressive behavior. So learning cooperation is very important because individualism and selfishness is increasing in the society and school. So cooperation helps to create a warm and friendly classroom environment where conflict are reduced. So it promotes equality, interdependence, and a sense of community. So they can live a world more interconnected than longer live in isolation. So overall learning cooperation help shape individuals who can contribute to a peaceful, interconnected, and unified society. So dako kaayo og role ang isa ka teacher no kay sila ang promote og kanang or sila ang kabuhat og cooperative environment, and that's all.